We now begin part 2 of this two-part series, Amatriciana, celebrating the Italy-Colorado connection through pasta. Our guests are Stefano Dorazio, president of the Associazione Terra di Amatrice, and Paul Riley, executive chef and co-owner at Coperta Denver Restaurant. I'm Jennifer Riley-Chetwynd, the co-director of the One World, One Water Center at Metropolitan State University of Denver, a jointly run program with Denver Botanic Gardens. We start with a question to Stefano about how food and Amatrice's culinary history are playing a role in his organization's efforts to rebuild the town following a 2016 earthquake.
Well, the town was famous for its restaurants and its food. Today, there are some business related with restaurants and especially for food production that are still running with many difficulties, and we are trying to help this. Mainly, they are a small family business, cheese factory, mostly organic, and same for the some sausage, bacon, and salami factories. Amatrice and all the surrounding area is on the Via Salaria, and Via Salaria is the main road built by the Romans to more than 2,000 years ago. That was used to bring the salt from Rome to the northeast province, so the currently Romania, Bulgaria, and whatever. And it's called Salaria because they were used to bring the salt on this road. The word salary depends on this because people were paid with an amount of salt that it was very important. So the combination with the possibility of getting salt and the temperature, because we are almost 3,000 feet above the sea level, allow to have the perfect combination to prepare prosciutto, salami, sausage, and cheese.
So how can we in the United States support your efforts to rebuild Amatrice and to support the farmers and the shopkeepers, the butchers who are trying to rebuild their businesses?
Well, I think that just to keep alive the memory would be interesting. What would be important for us, and also trying to create a kind of e-commerce for this producer, especially for those food that can enter United States without complicate permission.
Just one question to wrap up for both of you. Paul, you said you don't have an Italian, heritage, nor do I, but there is that very strong connection, whether you're Italian American or not, that so many people in the United States have, and the most logical explanation is because of food and that history that the United States has benefited from. Italian cuisine, what are your parting thoughts on how we can celebrate that bond between Italy and the United States through food? Both of you.
Stefano, do you want to go first?
No, you go first. Yeah. You are the chef. I just love to eat.
I've thought about this question a lot. I've been asked it before, and I really think it has to do with the idea of food being comforting, and I really find that Italian cuisine it's like and this is actually where the name of our restaurant came from, Coperta, which means blanket. It's this welcoming kind of comfortable food that that heals you from the inside, and there's just something about it that it really resonates with. And that's not just Americans; it's really the Western world over that has this love affair with Italian food, which is now translated because of that love affair where it started with food. people now travel to Italy, and and a lot of Americans a lot of Americans do travel to Italy, and hopefully we will again soon. And then, but also people, I think that it all began with food, and now the love affair between Italian cuisine and American culture is just embedded in who we are and what we eat.
Yeah, well said. How about you, Stefano? You spent a fair amount of time in the United States as an unofficial ambassador for Italy and its cuisine.
I've found that the Italian restaurants, the restaurants in the United States where it's possible to eat some Italian recipes are divided mainly in two big group of those who really look like to be like eating at home. I mean, living here in Rome or Milan or Naples, because there is a kind of respect of the original recipe and way of cooking and way of to serve some dishes. The other are more or less like the Chinese restaurant, that wherever you eat are different and are following the wave of the taste of the locals. So that's the main difference, and we cannot be so strict about pretending the exact recipes of taste of the thing we eat. At least what I've seen, and some, or better, I've seen on the menu of some restaurants in the United States is the only Italian thing that is in some recipes is the name, because they're something that doesn't exist here, like fettuccine fiorentini, for example, that is made of fettuccine and chicken breast that you will never find in Italy, probably in Germany or in Great Britain, but not in Italy. And also the pepperoni pizza, it doesn't exist here. So it's pepperoni that is with peppers. It's not with pepperoni that is spicy salami. Very good, but you
It's not
cannot find
Italian.
it.
Well, I thank you both so much for your time to talk today, to celebrate Amatrice and Italian cuisine generally. And I look forward to Stefano having you in town so we can have dinner together at Coperta with Paul.
I will be pleased. I hope that this terrible flu ends, and so we can meet there and here, or here and then there. You can see me just this way, but believe me, if I stand up, you can tell I love to eat. So
Likewise.
actually, food is something. It's something good. It's a big difference between eating and feeding. And so we like to eat, not to be feeded. Okay.
So here's to eating, not just feeding. Hopefully with a good glass of wine.
Yeah, good wine. Even
Well, thank you both so much. Thank you for being a part of this Tom Talks, and alla vostra salute.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Grazie mille.